Okay, so it's day one here at European Finals. A little bit cloudy, but the sun's going out. We haven't got much rain forecast for today, so let's see how the shows get on. Okay, so we've done the first show, did one jump and it landed completely in the cars, and Claire thought it actually broke the anti-roll bar on the monster truck. It actually didn't, it actually pulled a piece of the car. So yeah, so then she got me out, and by the time we realised what it was too late to do the second jump, so I just got back in, done my lap belt up, and we did some wicked donuts. Check this out. Day one here at Santa Pod, and we're getting some night time. So that was fast Freddy. We got the longest tyre burnout ever. It goes over half track. Okay, so now it's time to run the hill. It's top fuel and someone just went pop. So look how many people are here. And it's a Friday, so it's not even a bank holiday. Yeah, so this is awesome. Yeah. Well worth. Make sure you check out santapod.com. Okay, so it's day two and we're on with the shows at the moment. So just had Terry Grant out, he's done his show. At the moment we got Lee Bowers, he's out doing his thing. He's on his drift bike, so he's got loads of different motorbikes. So this one here is a 450 motocross bike. This is his freestyle bike. At the moment he's trying to pop a tyre on his drift bike, so he's got a real extended swinging arm on this thing, so we can get this thing laid over into wicked drifts. Lee did do what he said he was going to do. He absolutely exploded the rear tyre. Okay, so I'm inside my trailer. You can probably hear car alarms going off, but Herb is in his Jet Peugeot doing a show in the arena. Now I want to show you what it does inside the trailer. Can you hear that booming? It's shaking the trailer. I don't know if it's going to come out on the... a minute ago he was just doing it and it was shaking the mirror. Oh, there we go. That's a jet car, and there's a lorry next to me, a solid brick wall, and he's on the other side of that, which is probably halfway down the arena, and it shakes the trailer. This thing is amazing. This is the culprit who keeps making all my windows and mirrors move. Look at this. So this is all the, these are all the thing that does all the different fuel flame shows. So you can put fuel in this one, the top one. So that's what does all those different flames out the back of this jet Peugeot. I'd quite like to have one of these, I think. I don't think Claire let me have one. But that'd be cool having your garage at home, wouldn't it? On the start line at Santa Pod, just had a little oil down. So what they do in between the shows, so Terry Grant's this side doing stunts, and on the other side we got Lee Bowers, and we just got Steve Colley turned up on his trials mod to entertain the crowd while the show's on.
In Gainesville, when I think it was Chris Zenus did exactly the same, and I thought, well, and I was telling someone yesterday.
I mean, like you just said about next season.
440. We're open 7 days a week, so call us soon. 0871 230.
Okay, so we're doing shows at Santa Pod, and Terry Grant was doing some infilling while they had an oil down, and he took over one of his legends, and he came back to me and said, "Look, I think there's a real bad problem with it. I've got this really big bang behind my seat when I'm doing the stunts." So I've had a good look around it, and I found out what the big bang is. The chassis is snapped, and it's actually come through the firewall and it was hitting the back of his seat. So we're gonna have to take this apart and see if we can fix it, because he needs this for the show tomorrow in Live Action Arena. Are we having a good time, Tel?
No, I'm well and truly over it. It's now 3 a.m. in the morning.
You lie.
We've been working for 9.5 hours.
Oh my word,
flat.
look at the state of my
Look at
face.
the state, you're black. I've already had 2 washes and I'm still black. Look at the state of you.
Yeah, so it's all welded back together. All we've got to do is put all the...
It's welded back together, put the seat in, put the panels in.
And then hope it works.
It'll work.
It'll work, yeah.
It will definitely work. Even if it doesn't go in the straight line, it'll work.
See you in the morning, guys.
Yeah, see you in the morning.
Okay, so it's an early start again. We've already been up for probably nearly 4 hours. So, Drew's in the road sweeper, cleaning the arena. I've changed, wait for it to go past, it's quite noisy. So I've changed all the cars. We've got one new car that we haven't used. Already set up all the new cars for today. Got up really early because I had to finish off fixing Terry Grant's Legend. So yeah, that's all done. So in all, it actually broke 6 tubes in the back of it. So it basically ripped out the whole of the suspension in the back, and it punched it through the firewall. So it was a monster job to fix it. So yeah, so I've finished pop riveting all the aluminium panels back in it, because I basically had to take quite noisy again, sorry. Yeah, so basically we had to take the whole firewall out the back of it and put in loads of extra tubes and stuff, and some of the tubes where it ripped out, it wasn't easy to replace, so I've actually had to weld in extra tubes as well. So I've been going through all the supplies under my trailer to find out other bits of tube, bits of metal, so we could weld it all back together. But it's all up and running. So there is it, there it is. Yeah, so Gary's just been driving it around, making sure it's all good. Yeah, and it's working fine. So yeah, really pleased how that turned out.
There's the 360, a no-handed 360, incredible stuff. Right, this one especially for Lucas Dixon, 9 years old today. And here we go, he's going to have a beaming smile on his face when he comes out of this car, I'm sure. Are we ready? Do us a favour, just for Lucas, as Terry comes round here, comes past you, give him a big cheer. Not for Terry, for Lucas, 9 years old. Come on, let it go! Up, and hold it, Terry, hold it. Yeah, we've got it. Oh, Lucas is waving his hat out the back window. Give him a big cheer. Oh, look at that. He's born for the job, he really is. And everybody a big cheer in the grandstand as well. Oh, made up, absolutely made up, that's brilliant. And I bet Matt's over there, very, very proud of Lucas. Drop it down gently, Terry, gently. There we go! Yes! Let's have a look. As Lucas gets out of the car, a massive birthday cheer in 3, in 2, in 1. There he is! Happy birthday. Give everybody a wave. Give everybody a wave. And there is a big photo opportunity. Yeah, we did it. We did it. Thanks, Terry. Oh, what a way to finish part 1.
You're more than welcome. I guess I better go and join Lee on the start line, I guess.
I think so. You're a busy chap.
Okay, so we just finished the first show of the last day here at European Finals. Swamp Thing is doing good. Really pleased at how Swamp Thing's performing. Doing some nice jumps, nice landings, and some pretty decent wheelies in how short a space we got to do it. But unfortunately, Podzilla, he's out for the rest of the day. It's all Russ Harmon's fault. Russ Harmon is our commentator. He's an absolutely top guy, but he says, the monster truck's been flawless all weekend. We've been having a great time. We haven't had any breakages. Famous last words. Thank you, Russ, because Podzilla is broken. A bit broken, yeah. So if one thing breaks on a monster truck, everything is tied together. So if one thing breaks, it breaks loads of other stuff. So all it's happened at the top there is broken the rose joint. So it's a Heim joint. So that's what connects the chassis, the monster truck chassis, to the axle, and it's broken. And what's happened is it's let the geometry move. So now the axle isn't in the middle of the truck anymore. So what happens is it bends the shock absorbers, it's bent the anti-roll bar. He's lucky because sometimes it messes up the prop shaft as well. So it hasn't broke the prop shaft, but yes, it's broke the Heim joints. And I'm not sure if they've got spare shock absorbers. I carry spare shock absorbers with me, but mine are different to what they run on this. I think they got 30 inches in the rear. I might only run 26. I run 26 inches of suspension all the way around on Swamp Thing, so I don't have to carry twice as many spares. So I just carry 26-inch shocks, so they can go on the front, they can go on the back. The backs are valved slightly different to the fronts, but if I have to, they're actually valved up for the backs. Because if I stick the back ones on the front, it just lands a bit. The suspension's a bit harder on the front, but that's not a big issue for my truck. But yeah. It's a bit wonky. So if you ever wanted to be like me, you can be at Santa Pod, because they've got these great things for the kids to use. You can stick your head through them and pretend to be a monster truck driver. That's down there working away, checking the truck through, and we're going to go for a wander to see what else is here at Santa Pod. Okay, so it's a fabulous day, and look how many people have turned out to see the drag racing. The bank is full.
These conditions are gorgeous. There's hardly any breeze down here. It's just really nice and warm to the sunshine.
Okay, so we're taking a walk around Santa Pod, and look what we found on. You can even get monster trucks here. That's awesome. But yeah, there's loads of other great stores here too. Loads of crate car merchandise as well, and of course probably the biggest sunglasses outlet around. Okay, so it's going to get noisy in a minute because there's some cars on the drag line, but there's different types of vehicles. So this is called a funny car. So it may look like a car, but it's a fiberglass shell that's over the top, and they keep these outside. They're going to go any second now. I can hear them getting ready. So this is how they work on them. So they take the body off, and then they bring them indoors, so they can get around all of the vehicles, so they can check it. And here they go. Yeah, I said it was noisy. And this is how they transport them about. So they have to transport them a little bit like I do. So the cars actually go up there on the top, and underneath they got all their workshops. So it's slightly the same as mine, but the monster truck's a lot bigger than a funny car. But yeah, they have custom built trailers just like me. Okay, so you thought Peugeot had a big engine. So is a Peugeot with a jet engine in it. This is a jet engine with a car built around it. So yeah, this is Martins Hills Fire Force 3. It's one of the best things you can see here at Santa Pod.
But it wasn't ready to start the fire show. That's right, here we go.
takes the win by 131 miles an hour.
Coming up now, we've got Martin Hill in Fire Force 5. This is going to be awesome. So that's it for the vlog for this week. So make sure you subscribe and click notifications, because next time we're off to Truckfest.